around a year and a half back, I met Kartika about it. I had sent her a chapter sample and an outline. And then something happened and then we've just not been in touch. I can understand. I've been very busy and the publishers have been very busy. So this book is basically on the lives of Indian workers in the Middle East. And I want it to be a work of narrative non-fiction which will run into maybe 10 to 12 chapters. Each chapter will be something like maybe around 8 to 10,000 words. And in these 8 to 10,000 words...
Isn't that a huge book?
8 to 10,000, roughly, or maybe 5,000. I don't know, maybe it could, if I'm just saying it's 10 chapters because I think I've got 8 to 10 good strong ideas. As I write them...
words is
fat, is it? Then I can even limit it, I can shorten it.
60 is comfortable.
60,000 words, is it? Okay, fine. Alright. Then I can make it, each chapter can be around say 5 to 6,000 words. Yeah. 5,000 words.
Yeah, because you need an intro before that.
Sure. Okay, fine. So what happened was I'll explain to the audience, they might not know.
Use the mic.
Yeah. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Can everyone hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I've been a journalist for a very long time. Yeah. I've been a journalist for a very long time. And one of the things which happened during the course of my career as a journalist was I never got to fully report on an area which is of personal interest, which is labor, and what happens to workers, what happens to labor issues. In the course of doing some amount of work when I was covering this beat, in 2011, late 2011, I tracked down a man who in 2009 had escaped in the toilet of a plane from Saudi Arabia to India. This man, his name is Habib Hussain, comes from a small village in a city called Muradabad in Uttar Pradesh. He sold his land, whatever little patch of land that he had, to pay an agent who told him, you will get a job in Saudi Arabia. What happened after that? The story basically is what happens to him after that. He went to Saudi Arabia, he went to Jeddah first, and at Jeddah somebody came to meet him. He was kept for the next 3 months locked inside a room along with 12-13 other people, and he was made to clean toilets and wash dishes and things like that. He never got to go out of Jeddah. And after 3 months there was some amount of protestation among the workers, so he got to go to Medina. So he worked at the airport of Medina next. But by that time he went through a range of experiences which were very harsh, very abusive, and his self-confidence had completely shattered. And after 6 months in Saudi Arabia, as he was cleaning the toilet of an Air India Hajj flight, he hid, again the news coverage at that time was such that they thought he had actually escaped deliberately. It happened by accident, that's what he tells me. He told me that it was just by sheer chance and accident that something like this happened. Okay, and he came back to India. So at that time I remember when I was working for a magazine, they were just not interested in doing that story. And he was on TV for exactly half a day. So 2 years down the line I tracked him down and I spent around a week in his village, speaking to his family, speaking to his friends, speaking to his extended, speaking to his friends.
And are there many like him in that village?
In that village, it has had a history of sending workers and coming back. A few of them have been successful because they go by, instances of people who've gone abroad, made some money, come back, set up an STD, ISD shop, photocopier machine, things like that. Okay, that's one story. Another story, just to give you an example very quickly, is there was in 2012, there was a Tamil state transport bus driver in a city called Tanjavur, whose brother was working in Bahrain. And his brother had been working for a real estate firm in Bahrain, which when he went to work there, they seized his passport. And he, along with some 120, 150 workers, were told they cannot go back home. No matter what happens, till they finish 6 years of work. He finished 6 years. They still did not allow him to go. He tried his level best and he committed suicide. And what happened after that was, because of this, his brother tried to take action in Tamil Nadu, went to Chennai, tried to approach the chief minister, tried to approach everybody, nothing happened. he got in touch with a global civil rights movement called Awaz.org, which is based in the UK.
Yes, yes.
He told them about this. They checked and verified what's happening in that company in Bahrain. They got in touch with the Scottish partner. Once the Scottish partner of the company came to know about this,
He pulled out.
he threatened to pull out. And because he was threatening to pull out of the business, they released 200 workers. Huge story. 200 Indian workers who were released, who had been kept in prison-like conditions in a country called Bahrain. And the news was reported by Readup.com and CP.com. That is it. So another thing which I will do is speak to him, track
No,
this
but tell me
person.
the format. Is it going to be...
So the format is going to be each one of these stories. I think I've got at least 8 or 9 of these. Very, very powerful stories which demand a lot of length. I do not want to do
And
injustice to
detail,
them.
and detail.
And detail, exactly.
It has to come alive, it
Yes.
has to have a purpose.
Yes, and I have a sample chapter. I must tell you that.
Will you send it to me?
Yes, I will send it to
And
you.
I will pursue.
Yes, okay.
You have my email ID. I'll give you my
Yes. So that is what I want to look at.
Great.
But I also need funding for something like this because I have to go to different parts of India. So.
Well, that, I don't know how much funding will come, you know how the
Okay.
publishing business is.
Okay. Thank you so much. Anyway, I think I've spoken enough.
You have, anyone else is here to pitch? My work is simple. Simple. Yesterday there was somebody who was supposed to come back today because I read her stuff. Overnight, I sat at 12 o'clock and
Oh
read her
God.
email.
Oh my God.
She hasn't turned up.
Okay. Anyone else?